All right, happy Saturday morning. Well, sorry about the delay in uploads. Just been on the hustle and grind lately, that's all it is. Nothing really more than that. Just with work, been working extra hours, putting in volunteer hours and stuff like that. And I do have a little side business I do. Trying to make some extra bucks on the side, so sometimes that keeps me busy on the weekend as well. But anyways, I got a long-awaited video I've been wanting to do since I came back to YouTube. I don't know why I haven't done this video about The Rock. I promised it when I first came back and just never did. And I had some people ask me as well. So hell yeah, we're still gonna make this video. So two things before I start it. Two, I guess, channel announcements, updates, whatever you want to say. I'm thinking about probably making this basically my permanent recording area spot, whatever you want to say. Because I do have plans for this room. I've had plans for years and I just have not gotten to it. So, because I got my PC set up here. And I do have plans for the walls. Different lighting fixtures, stuff like that. So, even if I wasn't recording down here, I'd still had plans to do all that. So, this probably will be my regular recording area. Because originally I like to just have a different scene for every video. But I do think it works better down here. I have fixed the sound issues and quality issues I was having beforehand. So I just think it's more appropriate and just easier to set up down here and do this. So, and then another thing as well. I finally hit 1,000 subs. Could have easily hit that, years ago if I wouldn't have stopped. I'd be well over 10K. I guarantee it. If I would have never stopped. So I do have two plans. One of them was brought to me by a subscriber. If I would ever do a Q&A again. Kind of actually never thought about it. Doing like a modern Q&A video. So yeah, that's actually something I'm pretty interested in doing again. So it'll basically be like 1,000 subscriber Q&A video. Little special video. Then something else I had planned as a video for myself. And I've wanted to do this for a while. I've had thoughts of doing it. So, I wanted to make a compilation of just funny rants throughout my channel's history, from the beginning to now, my current videos. Just a compilation, which that one's going to probably take a while to make up and stuff, so that one you have to give time. I don't know. I don't have a time frame for when I'll get that out, so that takes some time to make and stuff. I'd have to go back through tons of videos and just decide what I want to clip out and add to the compilation. It's not going to be a 2-hour video or nothing, but still I do have to go through videos and decide what I want to put on it. So, but yeah, I'm excited to do that one. So anyways, get on to the video. My long-awaited rant on The Rock. Basically, I'm going to do it like I did old school. Just a 5 reasons why The Rock fucking sucks. So anyways, got my coffee and we're going to roast this asshole. Basically starting off with number 1. Guy's a big fat liar. You know what's funny is half the things he lies about, it's there's no reason for it. I'm sure everybody knows about the thing about his, what was it, Inside Out Burger or something like that, In-N-Out, whatever that, I've never been to one, I don't know what it's called. So, I don't know, a couple years ago or something, he did this, I don't know if it was an advertisement or promotion or what it was, but basically was going out saying, hey, this is my first time eating this. And it's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Problem is, he lied about it. It wasn't his first time. People dug up his Twitter from years before that, doing the same fucking thing. It's I don't understand it. That's what I'm saying. Why lie about something like that? There's no benefit to it. I actually know a couple people personally, that just have a lying personality. That's just how they are. I dated someone like that who just would fucking lie for no reason when it didn't matter. She just would. I don't understand it. And I had a best friend that would do the same fucking thing. Just lie and make up stories. And it's, dude, it's just, I don't want to be around that type of people. It's I couldn't imagine being around somebody like The Rock that's just lying all the time. His, podcast he did with Joe Rogan, just lying about different shit, different small shit about cars he owned and stuff he's done in his life before the fame and stuff like that. It's dude, you don't have to lie. You don't have to impress anybody. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, on to number 2. So again, a couple years ago, it might have been 2-3 years ago, something like that. There was a situation in Maui, Hawaii. So basically, if you don't know the place, there's a lot of the land that burnt and whatever. And I have my opinions on that, but I'm not going to get into that. As far as The Rock, my opinions with him, this is where I'm fucking done with this guy. I was done being any sort of fan of this guy at all. I don't want to see him ever again on my TV. Nothing. I don't give a fuck what it is. So him and Oprah, keep in mind, 2 mega millionaire rich people. Actually, Oprah might even be a billionaire as far as I know. Came on TV and asked you, the common folk, to donate to Maui. And I feel bad for them. I feel bad for the citizens there. They had to deal with that fire. Again, I think it's politically motivated for different reasons. I'm not going to get into it. But these 2 assholes asked you for donations. They could rebuild the entire fucking place plus more. And it wouldn't even hurt their bank accounts. Especially together, combined. But no, instead they had to ask you to fucking donate. You know what it reminds me? Every time I see a commercial for Israel where they want me to donate to Gaza and stuff like that. I was talking this about my mom. About how bullshit that is. We give them the most foreign aid and they still have the audacity to fucking ask me to donate. So, that's exactly how I feel about this situation with Maui. Yeah, so I never liked Oprah, to be honest. I always thought there was just something about her, like behind the scenes. Kind of like Ellen DeGeneres or something. I was just like, something's off with her. And The Rock, obviously, is a fucking snake. They're both snakes. That was fucking terrible. I can't believe they actually had the balls to go on TV and ask you to donate. These 2 rich people. Especially to The Rock Samoan. And it's like, he don't give a shit about you guys. He don't care about his natives. The guy's living in luxuries. Like, he don't care. Like, I guarantee if his hometown burnt down right now, it wouldn't bother him at all. He might come on video and be like, and say he is, but, the guy's a massive fucking liar, so I wouldn't believe it one bit. So, anyways, gonna move on from that. Reason 3, the guy is probably, in my opinion, like the biggest, I'd say the highest profile fake natty. Not really, I wouldn't say he's the most biggest fake natty, because there's a lot more people that are clearly more fucking fake natty than he is. But he's the highest profile one, like the biggest celebrity out of all of them. Everybody knows The Rock. So, and it's clear as fucking day, for years he has been juicing hard. Which, here lately he did lose the weight. But, which makes it more obvious. You see how fast he lost his weight, first off? Dude, nobody loses that amount of muscle if you're not on juice. That quick of time. There's no fucking way. I know from experience, when COVID hit, I didn't go to the gym for 2 whole months. I couldn't. I didn't work out, nothing. I got back to the gym, was pushing the same exact weight. I just got sore really quick, but I didn't lose any strength in those 2 months. So yeah, and another thing too, that it wasn't like he was overweight. Like, he was jacked and shredded. How do you lose all that weight when you're not even overweight? It had to be all muscle. That's what I'm saying. He's clearly on steroids. He stopped, and now he lost all that muscle. Like, it's not like he was 350 pounds overweight or something. Like with muscle behind his fat. No, like he was pure muscle, and he still lost all that weight. You're obviously on fucking roids. I can't believe these motherfuckers, these fake natties on YouTube or these celebrities, just insult our intelligence like that and just lie to us thinking that we're supposed to believe this, you're not on roids. You're telling me a guy in his fucking 50s is more jacked than he's ever been in his career, even as a wrestler, where they're obvious steroid users in wrestling, and he's bigger than that? There's no fucking way, dude. Blast all the steroids you want. Like, from a personal perspective, I don't care. If someone wants to personally take steroids, go for it, but don't fucking lie about it. I go on my Facebook feed all the time, and there's like these just random gym pages that show up, and it's like half the times people are looking for engagement. That's all it is. But you'll have some dude or some gal that's like, oh, Natty, 49 years old. I'm in better shape than ever. And they're just fucking jacked to the gills. You know, I don't get it. I don't. What is with the fake natty epidemic going on for these past few years, dude? I swear, this shit is worse than brain rot on TikTok. It's fucking ridiculous. It's out of hand. And you got someone like The Rock who, as a big fan base, it's like, people look up to this like, oh, I can get as jacked as The Rock and stuff like that. And he's clearly on fucking steroids. You know, lying to people, making everybody look stupid and to his own fans. So, he's just a piece of shit, dude. And we still got 2 more reasons yet. So, reason number 4, the guy cannot be human. Like, he just forgot how to be human, dude. He's a fucking straight up android. I watched, again, his Joe Rogan podcast he did a year or 2 ago. Number 1, you can't tell if he's being genuine. And like I said, he's a massive fucking liar, so you don't know what to believe. And just the way he talks, and he just don't, like, talk human. If you know what I'm saying? Like, he just talks in, half the times in, like, you can't tell if he's acting. Or just, like, the look on his face, it's like, you're just sitting there looking, it's like, is he being for real here? I can't tell if he's in his acting form or human form, you know? Something about it just seems real awkward when he talks about his personal life and stuff like that. I mean, the guy's played in about 1,000 different movies now. So, it just gets to the point where it's like, you can't even listen to him. Because you don't know if it's genuine. You don't know if he's lying. I mean, half his movies fucking suck anyways. That's all he does. He plays... See, that's the thing. He plays himself in a lot of his movies. So, it's like, what are you in real life? Are you just the actor still outside your movies? I mean, if you're playing your own self in your movies, then I guess it kind of works the other way around. You're being an actor outside your movies too. You get what I'm saying? Like, he just, like, there's no separation between his movies and him personally. So, he's just annoying to listen to. When I was listening to his Rogan podcast, I'm just like, man, I got bored with it. I was just like, fuck him, you know? But, so yeah, just basically the guy can't be human. His movies suck, you know? I could have made that its own reason too, his movies, but oh well. Anyways, I've saved the best for last, and probably the most obvious one, next to his fake natty, is the guy has a massive fucking ego problem. There's a lot we could talk about on this. So, from a personal standpoint of himself, I think a lot of people know, I've probably heard this, but he brings his own gym. He has his own, like, mobile gym that he brings with when he's traveling and stuff, and has a crew basically haul it for him and set it up. Who the fuck does that? Dude, I mean, what? I don't care how much money you got or anything. Who the fuck brings their own gym with them like that? You can't go to a fucking gym? Or at the very least, like, rent out a part of the gym somewhere or something like that. I don't know. Just go to Gold's Gym or something. Celebrities go there all the time. He can't. He has to bring his own mobile gym with him. What a fucking dickhead. I hope the people he pays to do that, I hope they're getting paid well, but I mean, fucking seriously. I mean, what does he have to kiss him fucking his shoes too before they set it up? I don't care if I was getting paid $100,000 a year just to do it. How humiliating, dude. I mean, seriously. I understand to a point, him being a top celebrity, an A-list celebrity, it's hard to go to a public place and not get surrounded. I get that, but like I said, rent a place out, build your own fucking gym. So obviously the guy could. I don't see why he doesn't, considering he's a massive gym goer. So unbelievable, man. Now, from a business standpoint, for him, the guy thinks he can just dip away from wrestling. He's too good for wrestling, kind of like Batista got. Too good for wrestling, so he goes, does shitty movies, just forgettable movies. Like I said, just basically plays himself. I didn't watch Jumanji. I don't give a shit about that. I don't watch Fast and Furious anymore. I didn't watch past like the 5th one. So, and even then it was still garbage. I mean, I won't lie, his character in Fast and Furious is good. He does play a good character in that. He actually plays a character. So that's nice to know. But here's the problem. So with the Fast and Furious series, I don't know if you know this, but him and Vin Diesel always got into it because of egos. That's all it was. The Rock basically didn't want to put over Vin Diesel and make himself look weak. Basically what it all came down to, as far as what I've seen and stuff like that. It could be more that I don't know, but regardless, though, this is fucking ignorant, dude. It's a fucking movie. It's supposed to be about racing anyways, but obviously that turned away from that. So, and it's fucking insane being in a high-grossing movie like Fast and Furious films, and to still almost turn down roles and bitch and complain when you're making all this money from it because you don't want to put somebody over, because you don't want your character to look weak. Which leads me to wrestling. So he came back to WWE a couple years ago. I think he left now. I don't think he's with me anymore. You guys know I don't really follow the product. So yeah, what's he do when he's not filming movies? Oh, now he comes back to WWE. And guess what he does? Immediately throws himself in the fucking main event. And not even just the main event scene, but the main event of WrestleMania. And didn't he have the title on him too, if I'm not mistaken? I mean, god damn, why did they allow that shit? He leaves the company, okay, for acting, comes back, and just runs over everything, and they allow it. Triple H and whoever else was his head of creative just allows him to come in the fucking scene, get over everybody, like Cody Rhodes, who is basically one of, the biggest star in there, as far as next to a few others too, but it's like, people actually like Cody Rhodes, and who shits on him? The Rock. Along with Cena too, because I know Cena turned heel and stuff. I know he's retired now. But of course, guess who works with The Rock? It's Cena and The Rock now. It's like, what the fuck? And the same thing with the Fast and Furious films. He didn't want to look weak in wrestling either. He comes back and bitches and complains that, oh, he can't put this guy over. He doesn't want to put this guy over. Dude, it's like, who the fuck are you? I understand The Rock's probably, hands down, like top 10 best of all time. But that doesn't matter, dude. I don't care who it is. You can't just come back, throw the title on yourself, bitch and complain, and then just leave again. It's ridiculous. But it's whatever, dude. WWE is known for just doing things regardless if people like it or not. They're gonna do it, dude. It's just what it is. It's been that way for decades. Triple H is one of Rock's buddies too, so I'm sure they work out together and have before at least. So we all know how that goes. And I think McMahon was still owner as well. I can't remember during that time, because what WrestleMania was, that was a couple years ago now, right? That was about 2 years ago. So I don't think McMahon was gone just yet. But regardless, dude, it don't matter. It's his fucking ego, dude. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now. The Rock is a fucking dirtbag of a human being. I'm not a fan of this guy. I don't want to see him on my TV no more. I'm tired of him. I'm fucking tired of celebrities. Dude, it's like us middle people are trying to just survive, and you got people like him. I'm done with it. I'm done with celebrities, dude, and especially The Rock. I'm done with the fucking egos. But yeah, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go to the gym, get a workout in. Also, I actually will do a Q&A video. It will be a 1,000 subscriber video, so I look forward to it. And I'll work on that compilation. Again, don't know when that's going to come out. It's going to take some time. So, I'm out.